Gales Chronicles fam squad, welcome back to another vlog. Welcome to my old Gales Chronicles fam squad and welcome to my new Gales Chronicles fam squad. If it's your first time joining us on this platform, you can become more acquainted with us by watching previous vlogs. Remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Now today we are doing part 4 of building strong Christian marriages. And as I've said before, building strong marriages on a whole, it's very important that we work on our marriages. Marriage is full-time, is a full-time job. It's just like parenting. Parenting is a full-time job. Even when they began married and gone out of your house, you know, they are still calling for advice and all of that. So it's very, very important for us to work on our marriages. We know that, as the Bible states, that Satan does everything he can to destroy families. He does everything in his power to destroy our marriages. So we need to do what we have to do within the confines of what is holy and righteous to keep our marriages together, right? We want to have healthy, happy, strong Christian marriages. So today I'm looking at Ellen White's tips for a happy marriage. And this I took from the Seventh-day Adventist website. And it resonated so much with me that I want to share it with you. And as those who are Adventists would know, Ellen White is the prophetess for the Seventh-day Adventist Church. She has written so many books, especially books when it concerns young people, children, family, marriage, and how we should behave towards each other. Those books are very, very important. Even if you're not a Seventh-day Adventist, if you can get a hold on, especially Adventist Home, and if you're a young person, messages to young people. I can tell you, when I was younger, messages to young people resonated so much with me. It's one of the books that kept me grounded. And now, you know, with my own family, you know, my parents used to read Adventist Home to us. But now with my own family, going through the readings and seeing what I can utilize to better help me keep my family together and keep us being happy, healthier, stronger as a family, and keeping my partner and myself building together as a couple has been wonderful. So let me give you Ellen White's tips for happy marriage. And her number one tip is that you should keep Christ as top of your relationship. And I did say it in one of my vlogs, to make Jesus the center of your relationship. And what she says is that religion is needed in the home. Only this can prevent the grievous wrongs which do so often embitter married life. This is perhaps the most important thing for couples to strive for because of its eternal nature. They say with Christ in the vessel, you can smile at the storm. Yes. When the devil come and try to rock your boat, when both of you are rooted and grounded firmly in Jesus and in your religion, it keeps you, it helps to keep you as a couple, as a married couple. Number 2, keep unity in your relationship. She says that the happiness and prosperity of the married life depend upon the unity of the parties. We have to be united. We have to have a united front in front of the kids, in front of the children. You have to be united. Mom can't be saying yes and dad saying no, or dad saying yes and mom saying no. No, if dad said no is no, and if dad say yes is yes. You know, not that you won't question when dad says yes or when he says no, but the fact of the matter is you agree to disagree. Guess what? This is going to be for the betterment of the child. If you wanted to do something and your spouse wasn't up to it at that time, and say, guess what? I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like moving forward with this decision. It's going to be good for us, while you may be thinking otherwise. Compromise, right? She says that even if your spouse don't agree on every little thing, you can appreciate each other's uniqueness while also resolving important issues as a team, right? So it's very, very important that you work together as a team to build the family and to build your marriage. Number 3, never doubt the vows you made to each other. And those vows, I take them serious. It says, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, until death do us part. I don't believe in the other D word, which is divorce. It's not in our vocabulary. Nothing like that. It's until death do us part. You know, when you look at these vows, the solemnity of the vows, it means that you're sticking with this person through thick and thin. And what I've noticed is that some people, they're there when everything is good, but when it gets bad, they're willing to jump ship and leave the other person to go down. They take the one lifeboat and them alone gone. Them don't even consider to say, guess what? You know, so the two of us could squeeze up on the lifeboat and reach shore because the ship's sinking. No. Them take the lifeboat and jump gone and leave the other person to go down with the ship. What can go so? That don't make no sense. That wasn't love in the first place. Love is unconditional. It is in spite of, not because of. I love you in spite of the flaws, the faults, the situations we may be going through. I still love you. I love you in spite of. Not because of. People love people because you have money, because you have a certain type of vehicle, because you have a big house, because you're in a good job. Those are not genuine. Love me in spite of. And when you can reach that place with an individual, you know how genuine it is. And it's worth fighting for, right? Though difficulties, perplexities, and discouragements may arise, let neither husband nor wife harbor the thought that their union is a mistake or a disappointment. They say what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. Then shall a man leave his mother and father and cleave to his own wife, and they shall be one. Right? The commitment you made to your spouse is sacred. That's why I say it's solemn. And that commitment will get you through the difficulties you encounter as long as God remains a part of it. As long as God is in your marriage, your commitment to each other will remain. And your marriage will get stronger and stronger. At number 3, she says, serve each other. Put your spouse before yourself. Put the other person first. You will both be happy if you try to please each other. Yes, definitely. You will both be happy once you try to please each other. Try and please the individual you are married to. Right? So, as I was saying, you cook the food they like, or, you know, my husband likes to see me dress a certain way. It makes him smile when he sees me. And I like when he, him just smell nice and he can hug me and I can just cuddle up to him. I like that. So you put each other's needs first. There were times when we were working towards building my dreams. Now we're working toward building his dreams. Now we have combined our dreams so that we can work towards both our dreams to make better for ourselves and our child. And I serve each other, put each other first. Keep the windows of the soul closed earthward and open heavenward. So focus on God. Focus a lot on God, and your marriage will be what God has intended for it to be. And number 5, be careful what you say. You know, people say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. No, darling. Words hurt worse than sticks and stones. They don't only break the bone, they break the soul, they break the heart. And what you say, you can never unsay it. You can never unsay what you said. And those words go deep. Ellen White says, let not your married life be one of contention. If you do, you will be unhappy. Be kind in speech and gentle in action, giving up your own wishes. Talk nice to each other. Be grateful to each other. Appreciate each other. Oh, I love how you smell. Oh, I love your haircut. That looks good on you. I like the way you handled that situation. I like the fact that you are there for me no matter what. I just love you. Speak life into your relationship. Speak life to your spouse. Watch well your words, for they are powerful influence for good or for ill. Words can either build or break your relationship. Use words that will build your relationship. Use words that will build your relationship. Build up each other every day. Build up each other every day. And you will see your marriage grow. And it will be strong, healthy, and happy. I hope you enjoyed listening to these tips for a happy marriage from Ellen White. And I hope you can utilize them in your marriage to help to make them happy, healthy, strong marriages. God bless you. Thanks for joining me today. And I love you all. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Bye-bye.